Extinction movie toy review. Today I'm taking a look at the Deluxe Autobot Drift. He is from Transformers 4, the movie, and he's Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Series Movie 4, and he is number 6 in this series. Drift was one of my favourite of the Generation car figures, and he gets a really nice movie makeover. Just your bog standard box, great artwork on the top there. That is a fantastic looking picture there, the Bugatti. Let's take a look at the back there. It says Autobot Drift used to fight for the Decepticons, now he wields his swords against them, alongside the heroic Autobots. Again, you got the schematics along the side here. A nicely painted up version of Drift, which unfortunately I don't think we've got here. It's his Bugatti mould. On the side there we've got Dinobot Slash, and we've got Strafe. Both the reviews are in the link below. Yes, changes in 16 steps, so it should be fairly straightforward. Let's get him out of that plastic prison. Boom. Now, out of the pack, I'm actually really liking Drift. He feels a little smaller than what we're getting with the Dinobots in the series, which I can understand. Obviously, these are meant to be scaled down, and the Dinobots are meant to be huge, but when you compare it to the likes of the leader class, he's just not quite as tall as I'd like him to be. The paint applications on this guy are really, really nice. He does look fantastic. Again, they've given him these plastic, cheapy weapons. They're very well sculpted, but they just feel very rubbery and flimsy. Hopefully we'll get a company like Dr. Will or somebody make really nice blades for him. Now obviously this is his Bugatti mode. We've seen a Voyager picture, haven't we, of, I'm sure it's Drift as well, in a helicopter mode, which is a kind of a retool, I think a repaint of Tomahawk. Don't quote me on that, it might be well, I'm not entirely sure, I haven't had a brilliant look at it. I was away when I saw the pictures. Which leads me to think, are these guys going to get reformatted kind of mid-movie? Are they going to get really battle damaged and then they have to reformat them? Because obviously Prime is teased at the beginning of the movie in his G1 truck, so it'll be really interesting to see where they go with that. Let's take a look at this face sculpt, because I was very interested. I saw it on the box and thought, you can't really see it through the plastic. And it's actually a really nice sculpt. Obviously, it's some sort of samurai mask, kind of like a shogun, I'd imagine. And it looks really, really detailed. It would have been nice if you could kind of remove the mask and see like a bot underneath. I think that would have been a nice touch. I don't think it's a very suitable face for an Autobot or a Transformer at all, really. It's far too human. But it's kind of like it's just like a battle helmet, something like that. It works really, really well. You can see these nice paint lines on the grill here as well. It's kind of a metallic sheen to that, and it looks really, really nice. I was looking at getting a Takara version of this as well, but to be honest with you, I don't think it would warrant it. The paint apps on this are really nice. They're basic, but they work really well. And I didn't see a Takara one there anyway. Again, you've got the stamps on the shoulder pads here, which are clearly visible, and a bit of a letdown. Surely they could have put them somewhere else, which is a lot more well hidden. I just kind of takes that away from that really nice aesthetic. Bit of back kibble there, but I think that's forgivable. It's not like Voyager Megatron, who has a huge car-forming backpack. This is, I think it kind of adds to that armour look. I can accept that, I think. Really nice detail on those spoked rims there. Would have liked maybe some chromish paint on there. It is a nice silver, but it's not blinging silver. It's a Bugatti. It should be really blinging. But all in all, a really, really impressive bot mode. Just a little bit on the small side, in my opinion. He does have articulation. He has a nice looking up there, so he can look up to just about everybody who's bigger than him, including Bumblebee. It does go left and right. Got really nice rotation on the shoulder there, nothing hinders it. You can even have these up as like wings if you wish. You've got really nice swivel and a ratchet on the forearm, very nice. And with the wrist, there's no movement on the wrist, just a left and right there. So you can kind of tuck the hands in a little bit, and you don't have monkey arms with this guy, which is always nice. Nothing on the waist. You've got fairly nice up and down motion on the thigh. Again, a ratchet in there. This is the first figure from this series I've seen using these ratchet joints. Nice joint on the knee. Not a very deep joint though, but there's enough there to get some good poses. And a nice kind of tilt on the foot, but it's because of the transformation. There's no rocker side to side. Really, in this day and age, surely all of these Transformers should have an ankle rocker. It can't be the most difficult thing to incorporate into a transformation, can it? And just to give you guys a quick idea of scale, this is the Takara Leader Optimus Prime AD01, I believe his number is. He's their version of the movie Prime, and he's shiny, shiny. His review will be up tomorrow. But yeah, do you see what I mean? He comes up kind of crotch height, so it's not horrendously out of scale. He's just a little bit too short for my liking. But that being said, he is a deluxe after all. Now, it doesn't state it anywhere in Hasbro's magical instructions, but you want to remove the swords before commencing. Right, let's take it round to the back, and step one is to do this. Flick those panels up on both sides. Step two, you want to move this side section from this position. Just rock it back. Doesn't really want to go any further than that because you've now got this panel up. That is step two. Step three is a nice and easy one again. Just push this section back and that clicks into place. There's a tab here and a tab here. Click those together like so. That's step four. Step five, you want to come around to the back and just pull this back section away so you've left this big vacant space, kind of a head shape in the back there. Step six, we push the head at the neck joint, and that kind of rocks back into that head-shaped void. Push, 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 push. There we go, that's it. Now that did require a little bit of moderate force to get that in there. Now that we've decapitated Drift, step 7 is to lift this bonnet section up and rock it back like so. Let's rotate this backpack section up and round for step 8. As far as I can tell from the shocking instructions, step 9 is to push this section down like so. So this looks like this. Step 10 is to rotate this back section round again. 11, fold down this back section, just slide that forward into this position. 12, I'm going to flip up this bonnet section like so and pull that forward. 13, there's 2 circular tabs in here and in here. You pull this back section down and we can then tag that into place. 14, in real shell formers fashion, we bring the arms down so they are tucked into the side just behind the thigh guards, like so. 15, you want to extend the arm, just to pull it away slightly so you can straighten up that hinge, and the hinge itself then just pulls down like so, and everything plugs into place. With everything plugged in as it should be, the last and final step, 16, is just to plug the Drift swords in underneath in the holes provided, like so. I mean, I generally try and tuck them underneath the legs as well. It's a slight curvature if you do, but I think it just keeps it out of the way nicely. I just think it keeps it out of the way nicer. But there we go. One beautiful alt mode. That is a fantastic car. Let's take a look at that. That is a cracker. Absolutely lovely. Do you see what I mean about the paint application? I don't think you'll need a Takara. Yes, he's a little bit on the small side, but his actual deluxe vehicle mode, it's actually pretty substantial. You know, it's a nice looking figure, it's a good size, and in my opinion it is well and truly worth the money. It's probably one of the nicest alt modes I've seen from a deluxe figure in a very, very long time. The movie figures are okay, you know, they vary in quality from what I've seen. The vehicle formers, this is, but this is hands down amazing. Okay, the transformation took a while, just because I was going from the instruction manual. I could probably do it in about 20 seconds without going from the instruction manual. It's very, very simplistic. They really have simplified these, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think they've made them more appealing. They've kept the aesthetics and the likeness, which will bring in the adult collectors and keep those happy, whereas they've also made them accessible price-wise and transformation-wise for all the younger fans, and they really have kind of nailed it with this line. Really, really impressed with Drift. He's going to look fantastic on display. I will display him in his bot mode. I hope he gets some good airtime, and I really, really am interested to find out how he goes from being a Bugatti to a chopper. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. I hope you've found it informative and helpful. If you didn't like the video, then give it a thumbs down. If you did like the video, then feel free to give it a thumbs up. It all helps, and it's all good feedback for me. I try and learn from everybody's comments, whether they be good or bad. Until next time, guys, from myself and the mighty Drift, thanks for watching. Goodbye.